Yeah, let's talk about forced labor for the greedy fucks on this fucking planet. Forced labor. They always ask us, what you gonna be when you grow up? What you gonna be when you grow up? It's like it's funny. You're never going to be what you're gonna grow up. You're never going to be what you're gonna grow up in this fucking world because you always end up making a rich asshole rich. The lies, it's funny. The fucking lies they tell you in high school. The fucking lies they tell you in fucking high school. The fucking lies. That we making a living. It's funny. Making a living is completely bullshit because these fuckers, believe in survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest with money. So money is survival of the fittest. And the bullshit, the stupidity of asking us, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for our life? What do you want to do when you grow up? And that's the most stupidest question to ask in a world that you're nothing but a slave to the greedy fucks, the rich fucks that really controls our paychecks. It all depends on our education, depending on our parents. If you have poor parents, you know you might get lucky to get a college education if you have poor parents, and you could be a genius and be poor. And if you're a rich snob, you can be a dumb fuck. That you know. Look at the fucking George Bush Jr. Look how dumb he came. Look how dumb he is. George Bush Jr. Look how fucking dumb he is. You know, it's like yeah, it's like people are being handed to. They're like old money. They like to. It's always handed to them. You know. But in reality, it's like yeah, when your parents can't afford three kids, only two, one of the kids. I come from a family of three, and one got free education. One got free college from West Point. The other one my dad could afford. He paid for the other one for the Citadel. Me, I never expected. I don't see myself as college material. I think college. I think the education in this reality is really stupid. I think the education that we have on this reality is really stupid, and it doesn't really educate. It just you're educated to be a slave for the rich asshole. You're educated to be a slave to money. You're educated because basically, they tell you the lies about growing up. What you gonna be when you grow up. See, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be an artist, but this world doesn't take artists. This world doesn't believe in art. This world wants to make you a fucking laborer. This world likes to force labor to survive. What kind of free world is that if they force labor on you? What kind of free world is that if they force labor on you and turn around the rich assholes making you pay them? So yeah, you're forcing your labor to help the rich asshole get rich, and turn around you're paying bills to make the rich asshole get rich. What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with that fucking picture? You have to be a fucking moron. You got to be a fucking idiot to make a rich asshole rich on this fucking planet, because the whole design of this planet is to take care of everyone, because the planet is the provider of all, not the provider of the rich snob, not the provider of the greedy gold diggers who wants to make slaves out of you. This planet provides for all. You have to be a fucking moron. You got to be a fucking idiot to listen to the right wing and the Democrats. You know, you have to be a fucking moron. You got to be a fucking idiot to listen to the right wings and the Democrats. And this planet supposed to provide for all. It supports us. It's sustains us. You know, and the problem with the Republicans and Democrats, they don't know how to keep the balance of life. They do not know how to keep the balance of life. They're so unbalanced and so unnatural in everything that they are as a human being. They have no common sense. I'm telling you, these smart fuckers do not have fucking common sense. You know, I mean, especially into survival. You know, to survive in this world, because money is survival. I'm gonna tell you, money is survival. You have to be a fucking idiot to make a living. I'm gonna tell you, you have to be a fucking idiot to make a living. Because that tells you you're nothing but a backstabber. You're a con man, and you're out to fuck everybody around you, according to your belief system. You know, it's funny that primitive people, only primitive people will have the mind of a survival of the fittest. I'm gonna tell you, primitive people are very this culture that we live in this world is pretty primitive. You know, money is survival of the fittest. That's primitive. That's like a primitive person who cannot sustain life itself. You know, the false reality. These people are so false in so many ways. They degrade you. You know, people who believe in survival of the fittest, they degrade you. They put you down. You know, and it's always in their favor because they have it all. Because that's the whole objective of survival of the fittest. They have it all and make everybody else get fucked. And these businesses and government, they're here to fuck you. That's all they're here for. They're here to fucking suck your energy, just like a vampire, because that's what they are. They're all nothing but vampires, who like to suck energy. They suck. They want to suck every ounce of penny you have, and they don't mind you going broke. They have no guilt. They have no feelings. People of business do not have any guilt or feelings or compassion. It's funny. I look at Christianity and I look at how fucked they are, because they're nothing but gutless, guiltless. They don't have no compassion. Christianity do not have compassion. All only thing that's on their mind is to have violence and keep you suppressed and divide and conquer. Because that's what the right wing nutbags do. That's what the right wing nutbags do. They like to divide and conquer according to their greed. Greed is written all over their forehead. That's greed is written all over their forehead, and you can see that as clear as day. And then you can look at them, how cold hearted they are, how much a warmonger they are. They're so reptilian like. Christian people are very reptilian. Hardcore reptilian. Because they don't know, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing on this fucking planet. These fuckers, these greedy fuckers, do not have any idea about this fucking planet. They have no idea. They're clueless. They're stupid. They're dumb, and they're pretty much ignorant. Especially the business people. The business people are truly ignorant people. To keep humanity a slave, keep humans slave. Live. They live and feed off on you. Look at business people as a bloodsucker, a bottom feeder, because that's what they are. They're bottom feeders that like to fuck you. In reality, yeah, that's all they do. That's their goal. Is their goal in life is to make your life a living hell. That's the whole objective of this world. This is what Republicans believe in. They want to make your life a living hell. They believe that every human being should live in their own hell. because of their greed. Greedy fucks like them. I wouldn't trust the Republicans or the Democrats. I wouldn't even trust the politics. I wouldn't even trust religion. I wouldn't trust religion. I wouldn't even trust everything about what these greedy fuckers are about. I won't trust anything. They don't take care of you. Their health system sucks. The greedy gold diggers' health system fucking sucks. They're nothing but control freaks. That right now they're so out of control. They don't. They're forcing everything onto you. They're forcing you to live in their life. They're forcing labor onto you. So tell me what's wrong with that fucking picture. Whose happiness are we living? I always question, whose happiness are we living? Greedy gold diggers. Whose happiness are we fucking living? Am I living in your happiness according to what you believe in? Fuck you. Fuck the rich asshole. That's what I say. Fuck the rich asshole. Fuck them. Fuck all these greedy gold diggers. Have a nice fucking day.